Alright, what's the crack? Welcome back. Let's make another painting. Daily paintings on card, A4, bog standard. Mr. Price, can't go wrong. and I'm going to do something this morning. I'm just going to do two colours. Two colours, pink and white. And I am going to use the Liquitex Basics um, pipette thing. So two colours, but also with pink, the same, this colour watered down. I top this up with this fluorescent pink Amsterdam acrylic, basic as you can get, and with a bit of water that I keep here in this little mustard bottle. So look, again, fucking these yolks aren't shaped like, so you have to you have to be smart, buy them once and then top them up. So that's what I fucking do anyway. You cunt, you're not gonna sting me out a few pounds. Now, what palette knife I'll use? I'll use the triangle palette knife. And again, just going to use two colours, but I will use different tools. So I'll use this palette knife and I might throw a wet wipe into it, maybe just for a bit of texture and a bit of interest. And yeah, maybe I might use this wedge as well, this catalyst wedge, but we'll fucking throw away all the rest of it now that we're not going to use because it's only there in the way. So we'll start down with a bit of white. So that's the crack. So look, going to try and be as loose as possible. I'm going to again start as light as I can and just move the palette knife around this page here. And again, every time, it's fucking unreal. I just love what the palette knife can do. The textures and it's just so much more interesting than a fucking brush or I don't know. It just you know when you start using your tool of choice, your weapon of choice, that's the one that you just love and you want to keep using. And for me, I was never into the brushes, the daily paintings as I call them. I don't have a lot of time at the minute, especially in the summer. The garden takes up a lot of time and energy, and I just want to get in, make a quick painting. Don't think too much about it. Fucking wham bam, in and out. Good luck. See you later. Doesn't have to be a masterpiece every time. There's a time and a place to be making big, huge masterpieces like those ones that are lying up against the wall. But for now, in the height of summer, height of garden season, food production, nah. So look, what you think of this one so far? It's cool, isn't it? Like that kind of watered down pink. It doesn't. It's not that overpowering, and I'm just moving the palette knife any which way, trying to cover it, trying to cover the white of the card as much as possible. Two colours, right? It's already looking interesting. So now I'm going to try and kind of make this kind of pink a bit more solid. Now you can see fluorescent pink. It's a different color when it's watered down. It's the same color, but obviously it's thinner. It's watered down. So now I'm going to keep those gestures kind of loose, kind of energetic. I suppose cuts with the palette knife. Don't know how you'd even call them. Slashes, I suppose. Although that's a bit of aggressive. Slash the fucking shit out of your pen. Not something you'd want to be saying to people in a workshop. Just give that a slash there. Don't worry about it. Just fucking lash the bollocks out of it. But yeah, no, it's good. And look, this page is moving around now. Sometimes it gets a bit stick down my finger here. But yeah, look again, lovely pink and white, lovely colours. And I suppose when you're confining yourself to two colours, you're going to have to get fairly. You're going to have to try and get fairly wild with what you do with them. You're going to have to kind of give it a bit of thought. These, again, light layers, build up light layers, with loads of different types of gestures and shapes and movements, and just see how that works. Fucker, try not think too much about it either. Oh Lord, fucking hell, something I really have to make a conscious effort to do every day. I don't think too much about anything, because fuck's sake, it'll ruin you. Although there is look, if you're fucking constantly on your phone, constantly looking at TikTok and Instagram, sure, of course you're going to be fucking in your own head all day. News, bullshit, ads. It's all fucking bullshit, really. But, oh yeah, no, this is looking good. We're going to cut this now with a bit of water and see what that does. Lovely. Again, just as I like to always call these the daily paintings, fucking don't have a lot of time to be making masterpieces. I don't want to be making masterpieces every day. I just want to be in here moving, tipping along. Just like it's like a kind of the journal entry, I suppose, isn't it? Just going in, do a quick page, get out of there, happy. It's done. It's unique, and again, just two colors, pink and white, beautiful colors, soft, calm, relaxing. Again, the madness is out there. Don't want it to be too mad in here today. I want it to be calm, and yeah. So I'm going to do this now. Big dollop of white. Let's just run that along the edge here and see what that does. Lovely. Where's me coffee and parched? Not a mad, not a mad breakfast eater now. It's yeah, not a mad breakfast eater now. And the days I wouldn't be that hungry in the morning. I eat late. Oh, jeez, lovely. No brekkie this morning. Just coffee. Jeez, I could think. Jeez, I could think 5 or 6 of them before 10 o'clock. Fairly bad now, but sure. Anyway, what can you do? Used to be a heavy drug taker. So that's it now. The coffee is a fucking coffee and sugar. How bad? Better than fucking horsing the bag over to the weekend, which is what I used to do. And a happy off. Jesus Christ. Now, so I've started. This is starting to look a bit more solid now, and now I don't like that. So I'm going to go back to me kind of energetic movement. Just chatting about art there at the weekend with a lady there. We were in Preston House. There was a gig on there. The Port Anglican Brass Band. Actually, check them out if you can. But like we were talking about. She was at one of my workshops there that we did down in Moon. We did yoga and art, and like she still was talking about it, like, and she was like, "This is mad!" Like it was we did a workshop in Moon where it was basically we did yoga first thing, did about I don't know about an hour with a bit of meditating, and then at the end of it, I'm after bringing another colour in on that now and make it rid of that. That's not scrape that off. And that's the other thing about working. I always say in workshops, working tin. If you catch a bit of paint that you're not, you bring a bit with you that you don't like the look of, scrape it off really quickly, because if you throw it down thick, oh fuck, you're trying to chase that. Then the color that you've brought on that you don't want, you're trying to get rid of it, and then everything around it, then you're trying to kind of blend back in, and it just creates a whole fucking hot mess. And yeah, so I always say like light layers, build up the light layers, and yeah, see what happens. But yeah, the yoga, yeah, she was just talking about how it kind of a yoga class and an abstract painting class kind of go hand in hand. It was really interesting. A lot of the paintings were lovely in that as well, and lovely colours, soft. A lot of purple was used, a lot of gold, a lot of orange. Why is that? I don't know. What has that got to do with yoga? I haven't a fucking clue. But anyway, it was there. So now it's thick here in the middle now, so I'm going to thin this bit out and kind of move that heavy paint back this way up into this corner. See how that looks. It's just lovely. It's lovely. The feel of running a palette knife right and left and up and down on a piece of paper is fucking lovely. It's so relaxing. It's great for mental health. And Jesus Christ, the fucking it's no wonder art therapy is so popular and kind of that kind of color. What's the word? Not play, color play, but just using prompts and like putting pages and colors in front of people. Well, so I'm told anyway that art therapy is kicking off. And sure, it's no wonder. It's because it's fucking great. It feels great. It's I didn't close that now, but anyway, yeah. It's a wonderful thing for mental health. Switch off the brain, um, or even just to kind of think, even just to fucking calm down and just kind of let kind of thoughts come in and just kind of process stuff. It's lovely, um, because so noisy. It's so noisy in the world. No matter where you look, there's noise everywhere. And when you take that now and put that on here. When you bring yourself to a canvas or surface or a page, I tell you, like you can get in tune with yourself fairly quickly, and that's lovely. And you can go a long way about kind of helping yourself, helping your mental health when you're making art. I promise you that if you've never tried it. Go out there and try it now. Go down to the €2 shop and get yourself a fucking notepad or a sketchbook and a few crayons. That's all you really need. You don't even need any of this paint shite. Like paint's expensive, but you can get some. You can get some sets in Mr. Price and places like the Range and all that. I do anyway. I don't fucking discriminate between shops or where I get my stuff. Like I will fork out for the good paints. Like, but I will get stuff in the Range. Like you can get the little what are they called? These little yolks here. I'll show you. These little acrylic tubs. What are they? 120 ml. They're ideal. They're ideal for starting off. Only €2, so you're not going to fucking. The stakes are low when you buy cheap paint. It doesn't really matter. Like especially if you're just starting. Like fuck it, doesn't. Who cares? Like. And I use some of them paints in the workshop, but I will fork out. Like your Amsterdams here. Um, these colours are unreal, and I will fork out for them, especially if it's a commission or anything like that, because it's only right to do it the right way. Um, some that because like those cheap paints can fucking crack and dry and warp fairly quickly. So you don't want to be having somebody fork over top dollar and you're out there fucking scrimping on the paint. Don't be at that. It's fucking cool now. Do you know what? I might kind of leave that there for now. Let it dry for a minute. Put the lids on them now because they'll dry in this heat. Fucking weather's unbelievable. I might give this one more. Go that way with that. Now, why did I do that? I don't know. Again, it's abstract expressionism. This is the way I do it. You're fucking just you're getting what's in your head, getting what's in you out. No rules. What way will I do this now? Will I do it loose or will I do it that way? Ah, yeah, lovely. As you can see, lovely little texture. Kind of looks like dots and spikes, and it's kind of just all over the place. And look again, like holding it just with me with the claw with the pincer. I just let it fall and lift it and let it fall random. Turn it, run it, and yeah, we'll come back to this now. Yeah, looking good. Two colours. Don't do it that now. Get rid of that, and then we will flip this. Oh, now we're bouncing. Let me get another bit of paint going here. Thanks a million if you stayed with me this long. Look, I love these. I love making art, and I love it's kind of the way I do it. It's accessible to everyone. All you need is a bit of card. These daily paintings. Um, I'll do a big canvas someday, and we'll show you how we kind of do that. But for now, daily, everyday art in and out. Look, always encourage you to give it a crack. It's it's um it's just amazing. You can make your own little world here in your practice, and you can just get in, get out, make an absolute fucking unreal painting. and go on with your day and nobody's the wiser and you're just floating around the world going, oh, well, I'm fucking, you want to see what I did there this morning? And yeah, it's great. It's just a great thing to do. It's a lovely thing to have. And look, yeah, go on out there and give it a crack. Look, if you have got this far, give us a subscribe and a like. And look, drop a comment if you've made it this far. Does pink and white work? Do two colours, is two colours too little in a painting? I don't think it is. But I'd love to know your thoughts, so give us a shout in the comments and I'll get back to you. Yeah, can I finish this up now again? It's lovely. Kind of getting the pink, making it a bit more solid now, and yeah, it's cool. Let me see now. What I'll do now, I'll start getting something different involved here. Give me this tissue. And I'll just get a bit of pink on it and run it along. Catch the painting and just give it a bit of, oh yeah, actually, I don't know, I'll do that. Bit of graffito, like what we have going on here. Get that, kind of turn the palette knife on its head and get some scratches in there. Do that again. Yeah, lovely little texture. Nice. And again, trying to make it interesting, you know. We only have two colours here, so we have to get wacky with our layers. A bit more of a what's happening here. Keep that there. Now let's go back to the white. Actually, I like what's happening here with this kind of white kind of line. So I'll just very lightly throw another run down there like that, and then we'll kind of go a bit further. Catch a bit of that there and bring it. Again, look, just feel. It's all feel. Keep going. If it feels good, keep doing it. If you do it once, don't like look for it. Maybe come at it from a different angle. But yeah, no, that's cool. Like that. Light, soft, white and pink. You can't go wrong. And I'm kind of going down a bit harder now. I have no paint, so I'm just whatever's wet there. I'm just going to run along the top and bring it with me and kind of let it blend naturally. And yeah, it's lovely. It looks nice. Looks good. So again, there's just a bit of kind of runny pink here. I might move that. Let that kind of run down this way and catch off the edge. Oh, lovely. Yeah, that's cool now. I like that. See the way it's after running and hitting the edge of the paper and follow that line along. I like that. So I'll bring that with me with the palette knife. And yeah, looking good. Actually, I'll give it a bit more. This graffito is lovely. I love doing that. Kind of scratch. Just leave it a bit there. Don't want to get too wild with it now. Let me see now. What do I want to do? I do want to add something to this now. This is starting to annoy me. Now that we have that kind of, this movement here is cool. So I'm going to kind of keep that going. I'm going to bring it up this way along this edge and leave one edge kind of solid. And that should look good. Now turn the palette knife this way. Yeah. Flash a bit of white down on it. Yeah, now the white, I think the white is after dominating this now, and with good reason, because it's just like, let it blend now. Let that all kind of blend in. But yeah, the kind of solid white now as a kind of a foreground is looking really good. Soft graffiti. I'll leave that hard pink there, and I'll just blend up the rest of this white here over here somewhere. Again, don't need to waste the paint. Don't waste the paint. Blend all that in up here. And again, look, there's two colours, but there's more than two colours in there. You only use two, but there's more than two in it. Oh yeah, no, really good. Yeah, like that now. Because look, the white, you're kind of darker in parts, you're lighter in parts. solid white. It's all the blends are all kind of chopping and changing, and yeah, the kind of pink is kind of diluting in different ways. You know what I might do? One more dash of the pink, one more lash of that there, and we'll see how that's looking. Now let's see. Now finish it off with this. Yeah, that's definitely it. Right, happy days again. That's right. That is definitely it. Another scratch up here. Now leave it at that. Yeah, really cool. Delighted with that. Pink, two colours, pink and white again. Like, it never ceases to amaze me what you can do in fucking half an hour, 20 minutes, half an hour, in and out. Create a bit of madness, create a different world for yourself. Take yourself out of your head for a few minutes and just go to town on it. Have a bit of fucking crack. Jesus Christ, there's enough madness and seriousness out there. Make something mad, and there you go. Two colour abstract art, pink and white, unbelievable. Free painting, abstract expressionism at its finest. And if you've made this far, give it a shout. Drop a comment there. Let me know what you think of that painting. Abstract expressionism, my favourite way to make art. Unbelievable. And I'll chat to you soon. Right, mind yourselves. Good luck.